These long dog days of summer, I mean, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer. You know what's really terrifying? That unfinished college degree lurking in the background, just sitting there waiting for you. That's where Southern New Hampshire University comes in. With flexible online degree programs, there's no commuting, no rigid schedule, and no more excuses. Plus, they have some of the lowest online tuition rates in the U.S. Visit snhu.edu/morbid to learn more before your degree becomes just another story about what could have been. Chilling crime cases are mysterious, but finding coverage shouldn't be. With the State Farm Personal Price Plan, you have options and can personalize your plan to help create an affordable price so you can get back to cracking all of life's bigger cases. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state. Hey, weirdos, I'm Ash.
I'm Alaina.
And I'm Dr. Joshua.
I love that. I did not expect that.
This is morbid. With Dr. Joshua.
It's different from Dr. Phil, you know?
Oh, very different.
Just barely, we're both not doctors.
So he's going to be joining us in a second, Dr. Joshua.
Joshua.
We have Josh Homme today on the show. Josh is a musician, singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and frontman of a little band called Queens of the Stone Age. We are so fucking excited to have Josh on today.
This is going to be so much fun.
It really is. And he's got something pretty cool that he just did. On Friday the 13th of June, he released Queens of the Stone Age Alive in the Catacombs, which is this like super intimate, totally unplugged performance that's in the actual Paris Catacombs. They are the first band to legally perform in the Paris Catacombs.
Absolutely insane.
And it's incredible. It's beautiful the way they did it. It's super, like, they really, like, honored the space for
big
sure.
time.
Like, in a big way. It's got gorgeous cinematography. It's such, like, haunting performances. And it's just kind of him, like, walking around singing. And they have, like, this, like, the string instruments and the red. Like, it's very calm and, like, just really beautiful.
There's also a behind the scenes little doc, too, which is really cool.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. And they do it in, like, a black and white thing, which, like, just gives it like a warmer, like, I don't know, it feels right.
I know it's weird because it's
so
black
right.
and white and then you're like, it's warmer, but it is. It makes sense.
Something about it is like super cozy and like just like, ooh.
I think it's the Catacombs.
Yeah, I think it might be. But we'll include a link in our show notes to order both the performances as well as that behind the scenes look at it. I'm telling you, it's so worth it.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
And before we talk to Josh, before we get him on here, we wanted to give you guys a very quick look at the Paris Catacombs. We are going to revisit the Paris Catacombs in a different episode where we're going to do like a true deep dive into it.
Not literally.
No, I was going to say that's pun intended, I guess. But right now,
we will be the second band allowed to perform there legally.
Legally. I wanted to give you just like a quick look at it, just so when we're talking about it, you know a little bit behind the scenes here. So the Paris Catacombs, it's a network of tunnels 80 feet below the streets of Paris. It's filled with the remains of around 6 million people.
6 million, which is 3 times the population of Paris alone.
Which is just, my brain can't comprehend that.
I can't even picture 48 people.
Yeah.
Never mind 6 fucking million.
Yeah. And there's more than 200 miles of tunnels under here. And there's only a portion of them that are mapped out. I think it's like maybe up to 200 miles that is officially mapped out.
Yeah.
But there's tons more that isn't. It's wild. And there's only like a mile of it that's really legally available to the public. You get a ticket, they take you down with a guide. We recommend that that's how you do it.
It's the safe way to do it.
It's the safest way to do it. Of course, there's, illegal ways to get in all over the city, but that can be very, very dangerous.
And we never encourage you to break the law.
Yeah, and we don't encourage you to do something that's going to hurt you or someone else.
We like you too much.
We do. We love you. So there's also this really funny name. It's not funny, but it's just cute.
No, it kind of is. It's like a fun, cute name. Yeah.
It's cataphiles are what they're called. And it's people who are really dedicated to exploring the catacombs. And they've done a lot to map out these hidden places. They're very dedicated to it and they know everything about it. They've found, hidden little swimming pools, which you don't want to swim in stagnant water. They've found ritualistic setups down there.
That is
scary.
The way that you went from swimming pools to
ritualistic setups.
That's upsetting.
There's hidden tunnels, strange drawings, art down there. I mean, it's a wild world down in the catacombs.
It's bonkers.
And you might be like, whoa, that sounds really cool. Awesome. Where did they come from? Why are they there? Why does that exist?
We'll tell you.
Well, I'm going to tell you. Because it originates in the 12th century. So a little bit ago.
Long time ago.
So they were excavating quarries, lime mines, essentially, below Paris. They were taking out the limestone to be used in, building the city's defenses, all that kind of stuff. And they were like, wow, this is really working out great. But what they forgot was when they built stuff on top of these now hollowed out quarries,
it wasn't going to go too well.
Yeah, the structural integrity was just not there anymore. So there was a lot of cave-ins during the 18th century that left entire streets of Paris just plummeting into the depths below.
A problem, if you will.
Big problem. So in 1777, a little guy named King Louis XVI.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, he was like, how can we make this not awful?
How can we make it so people don't plummet to their depths?
So he hired an architect, and he was like, let's turn these into galleries, something that you want to see, something you want to visit. Let's capitalize on this, essentially.
Which makes me want to learn more about who the fuck he was. I know
Absolutely.
the tip of the iceberg about Louis, but I'm
about old Louis there?
About, Louis.
Yeah.
But the fact that was his go-to, and he was like, you know what we could do? We could make a gallery of bones down there.
Well, initially he wasn't making a gallery of bones. Initially he was like, let's make this, it's almost, it's not the same, but it's almost akin to a king's, Mary King's clothes, where it's a city underneath a city almost, but it's he wanted it to look like what was above it almost, kind of thing, make it a gallery of Paris, that kind of thing.
Oh, and somebody took that to a different place.
Because at the same time, what was happening was graveyards were overflowing with human remains. And when I say overflowing, they were overflowing. Yeah. So overcrowded that people nearby these graveyards were getting sick off of the fucking gases that were coming out of the decomposing bodies in the ground.
Ew.
Because they were so overcrowded that it was escaping.
Ew.
And these gases were so fucking noxious, and we'll get into this when we cover them.
Yeah, we're going
so
to town.
Fucking bad that it could spoil milk and rot meat within hours.
Ew.
So people were getting these gases coming up through their basements and shit. Like, it was bad.
I bet it was actually green.
Oh, that's how I picture
Yeah.
it. I picture green gas emitting out of these
like
things.
cartoonish green gas.
And so there was a cave-in at the Holy Innocents Cemetery. And I mean, that one was wild. They were stacking bodies on top of each other for a long time. It was like thousands of bodies in there. I mean, it was gnarly.
Damn.
And so this was a problem. When this caved in, everybody was like, yeah, this is not great. They were a little outraged.
Yeah, they were sick of their meat and their milk spoiling within
Yeah.
hours.
So Louis was like, we'll just have the dead moved into the galleries that were built in these abandoned quarries, obviously. What else are we going to do?
Again, I want to know more about him.
I also want to know that. And so in 1785, they transferred these bodies into the catacombs. They had like processions of, black clothed, carriages. There were priests and holy people chanting prayers as it was going on.
That's rad.
It must have been the gnarliest procession to watch.
Yeah.
Like just knowing that they're just putting these
It's like going
underground.
to a metal concert, but like a little bit different.
But like slightly different, and so they dedicated a person, like an artist essentially, to arrange the bones in an artful way. And when you look at them now, you can see like they're beautifully arranged. They look like they are part of the structure of the place. They look like they are art themselves. Like they have been meticulously arranged down there.
Yeah, Gary and Larry fucked it up down there.
And don't you worry, you'll hear about Gary and Larry in this episode. Don't you worry.
And I mean fucked it up in the good way.
They did. They fucked it up. There's entire
because you have to understand there's fucking it up.
Yeah.
Or there's fuck it up.
Exactly. There's like entire pillars that are made of bone. I mean, it's truly
gorge.
If you watch Alive in the Catacombs, the Queens of the Stone Age thing, you'll see these in a really beautiful way too, because it showcases it in a really nice way.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they like really, one thing you have to know about this is that they like truly honored the space with this performance.
They did.
And there was one point actually in the behind the scenes thing where I think they were taught, like somebody, one of the producers or something was talking about putting candles around, or fake candles. And Josh actually says he doesn't want candles because he's like, that feels like weirdly ritualistic and like kind of offensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like that that's the mindset they went into. They're like, ooh, that's not what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's not the goal here.
We're not trying to make this spooky.
Right.
Like that's not and they didn't.
Right.
They didn't make it spooky. They made it like beautiful.
Well, and they really just worked with the space.
Yeah,
that was already.
They literally honored it.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly recommend it. But each collection down there has a marker saying which cemetery or, grave place, mass grave basically that these bodies came from.
Mm-hmm.
In 1809, it opened to the public, and people were initially allowed to just fucking roam free.
And then they said, that's probably a shit idea.
After they lost a few people, they were like, we should probably put a lid on this. So, because there was also damages being done. Like, it is really sad. You go down there and there's so much graffiti.
People gonna people.
Yeah, people gonna people. And some like weird fuck shit was happening. People were getting lost, all that stuff. So the government restricted access, and now you have to get a ticket. You have to go down with a tour guide, and it's only to a certain point.
The governmented.
Always. Governments always be government.
While people, government's government.
It's true. They always do be. But that's like just a little taste of the catacombs, where at least where they come from, what they're about, and what you're going to see down there. And now we can bring Josh in, and you can have a blast with us.
Let's go.
Well,
welcome to the show. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
So are we.
This is huge. We're so excited. We have Josh Homme on the show. I don't know if you know him. He's from this little band. Every once in a while pops up, Queens of the Stone Age. I'm sure our listeners are looking it up right now. But at the top of the show, we talked a lot about like the catacombs themselves. We talked about the history of the Paris Catacombs. I shouldn't say the catacombs because there's more catacombs in the world.
Which is wild.
I know. There's some under Boston, in fact.
I know, we gotta go.
We do.
Wow, really?
I know.
I
They're
that.
smaller, but
You're close.
I know.
Just two people.
That's it. It literally is. I think it's like 21 people or something.
Yeah, it's nothing in comparison.
You walk in Boston, like, here you go.
There you go.
Like, you saw it. Get out.
All right, next. Who's it?
I'm ready. Let's go. But we did mention your newest, really, really cool, really unique performance, Alive in the Catacombs. We talked about it. We watched it. It was phenomenal. So
Thank you.
I couldn't get it. Like, it was beautiful.
It really was.
Honestly, I knew it was going to be beautiful, but I wasn't expecting it to be as moving as it was.
Oh, thank you.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
that. That space is so beautiful and it's sort of existentially beautiful too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just, it's not just how it looks, it's how it feels and what you immediately understand what it took to make it.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
There's something really beautiful in the effort it took to make this, the catacombs there.
Oh, yeah.
And probably so overwhelming too in that moment.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you immediately, I think it's different because we didn't take a tour. I don't know. The only time I've ever been there was when we played there.
That's shocking.
What a first time.
Yeah, I'd been working on this for so many years that I swore off going there until I had the first date.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
I thought, I'm not going to go. I won't go.
There's
Because
nothing
then
like
it'll
that feeling.
go away,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that space is so dominating that you immediately start asking yourselves questions.
Mhm.
Like, because I went and saw 28 years later last night.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I'm dying
Okay.
to, though.
And so there's this one moment where there's a memento mori section in this movie. And Ralph Fiennes' character asks the same questions that I asked when I was in there. It's like, you're looking at these skulls and you're like, these eyes have all seen, these
Ooh.
have all smelled, these mouths have all, spoken words of love and, passion and anger and acceptance. And it was just like
Oh, yeah.
so overwhelming,
Mhm.
that, and you look at these bones and you think, this is me, I am this, this is you. It really was overwhelming.
Existential, I think, is definitely the perfect word for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it's because I was thinking about that while we were watching it, because when you see them all, like, first of all, how many there are, and then the way they're so artfully arranged. I worked in a morgue for a long time. Like, I was an autopsy technician for like 5 years. So I there was many times where I would look down and just be like, wow, like, this is a person. This is a whole person. And it's the same kind of thing where, like, we always closed eyes or like put something over their eyes because it just felt like you don't want them watching you while you're doing everything. And every time, I know,
You're like, don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Yeah.
But it's the same kind of thing where you're like, those eyes saw what I'm seeing, like, not too long ago. Or you'd see like a tattoo and you'd be like, oh, this person like went to go get a tattoo once. Or it always like struck me when they would have like painted nails, because I'd be like, oh, you painted your nails, not knowing that.
Yeah,
that's
just mere moments before.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it is interesting because everything that's monumental really happens in 1 second.
Yeah, truly.
And there's only before and after, and being present in that 1 second and being aware in that 1 second is actually rare when it feels rare to me when your consciousness aligns with what's going on.
Yeah.
Usually, so much of life feels like you're playing catch up to a moment that just existed.
Truly.
Especially with how our lives go now. Like, everything is so busy, so instant like that.
Yeah, and the influence is to train your mind off the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very strange that that distraction is beneficial to big groups of people that own things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true. We're all taught to not be in our own head or in our own thoughts in any given moment.
Yeah, like the suggestions, like, why don't you get out of the moment for a second? Come with me. Let's look at this. And that's very strange. And in the catacombs, I felt so there because I was going through this physical stuff, and we were so locked in. And before each song would happen, for 30 seconds, we agreed to say nothing.
Ooh,
before
I like
after. So you're almost like, this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
And so you felt so in the center of your feet. Like there was no yesterday, there was no tomorrow. We're underground. I don't know what time it is. It's like a casino.
Yeah.
Like, no clocks, no doors.
The most macabre casino you can ever think of.
Big risk, right?
Yeah. That's exactly how I'd imagine it would feel. Like just overwhelmingly present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think because everyone else in there represented the past, and there is no future because you don't know what time that absence of where am I forces you to be stuck there, and the past of these people sort of pressing against your backside.
Yeah.
It's like an invisible force. There's a bunch of sections in there actually that they kind of don't show because they're not as sort of sexy, I think, ultimately.
Yeah.
Where they must have run out of people to do this kind of exotic work, as the pillars are decorated, the walls are decorated, stacked. And then there's a couple sections where someone was like, I can't anymore. I'm done.
I'm tired.
Too tired.
It's just like, bones in piles as far as the eye can see. It's just like where it's clearly someone put in their 2-week notice.
That must just be insane, though. Just a pile of bones right next to you.
That's a sight.
I don't know if you would have the same reaction, but mine was something akin to, there's a big pile of bones. I look over, I thought, am I supposed to do something? Am I supposed to start?
Yeah, should I start here?
Like, what do I do?
Do I arrange these beautifully?
I heard my dad's voice, like, get to work and get over there and start piling.
That's a pile.
Grab
what
a
do I do
shovel.
with it?
Yeah, like what?
That's like a to-do pile.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
we can't just leave that.
I think I would feel the same.
I'm a completionist. I need to do this. Like, feels unfinished.
Yeah.
Well, and it feels almost like sensory deprivation and sensory overload all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
another thought I had too, actually, in there was that because you're in this sensory deprivation tank, it was so immediate to picture people working away for countless hours, not understanding the reference and sort of getting in the zone of stacking. It's like, I'm just doing femurs. What are you doing?
Yeah,
like
what are you doing
skulls
today?
right now. Hey, how are your skulls coming? Gary? That's like,
Gary, I love what you've done with that corner.
I was just going to say, I love what you've done with the femurs.
It looks great. Somebody's like, you should add a tibia in there, and I think it will
really offset it.
It'll set it off.
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I think you should add some tibias.
Yeah. We can't.
There's Larry's over here doing metacarpals, and that is insane.
You got to get on Larry's level.
Like, it truly
You are not.
is.
You're Gary. You're no Larry. And I want to
Step it up, Gary.
Come on, man.
Step
Come on,
it
Gary.
And that's
Boy, the month again is Larry.
like,
Or
how do
better
you
said-
not think of that when you're down there? Like,
Honestly.
I would have to be thinking about that.
Well, I think I accidentally turned anything into The Office. Just like
Oh, that's Alaina.
As you should.
business vernacular.
Yes. As you should.
That's Alaina in our office every
is.
single day.
Yeah. I turned everything into that.
Yeah.
This part of the show is brought to you by Anua, the Korean skincare brand known for scientific, gentle, yet effective formulations. The latest from Anua is the Retinol Collagen Gua Sha Cream, a firming cream with a gua sha-shaped tip built right in. Have you guys heard of gua sha? It's that viral massage tool that moves fluid and tension out of your face. Less puffiness, a snatched jawline, honey, more definition in your face. Retinol firms and reduces fine lines, and collagen keeps your skin plump and structured. This cream has both of those things, arguably the most optimal combo for that snatched, lifted look all in one step. I am obsessed with the Gua Sha cream. First of all, it feels so cool to the touch. When you put that on your face, it's just like, this is lovely. It's like a little spa treatment that you can give yourself. I like to do mine at night after I get out of the shower. I rub the cream on my face with the little gua sha. I'm sculpting that jawline, honey. I got it on the cheekbones. And actually, I had a facial the other day, and the lady doing my facial, the professional, she said, "Do you use a gua sha at home?" And I said, "I do." And I said, "How did you know that?" And she said, "I didn't have those little like bumps in my chin or like different areas like that." So she could tell that I was using the gua sha. And I said, "Oh my God." I just feel like I wake up less puffy in the morning when I do it the night before. But you can do it whenever you want to. I, 10 out of 10, recommend this product. The Anua Gua Sha Cream Value Set is available at anua.com, already discounted. Use code MORBID for an extra 10% off. That's ANUA.com, code MORBID. Every good detective needs a partner to support them on important cases. Think of a State Farm agent like your sidekick, there to help you along the way in your search for coverage. State Farm can help you choose the coverage you need, whether it's for your home, car, boat, or even RV. With so many options, it's nice knowing you have help finding what fits for you so you can get back to solving all of life's bigger cases. Go to statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to connect with a local agent and get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now, I know that you have been really fascinated with the catacombs, the Paris catacombs, for a long, long time. Do you remember when you first became interested in them and what drew you to it?
It was somewhere between the ages of 8 and 10. The way I deal with time is at this point in my life by when records came out. I don't know what year
That's
that is.
great.
I'll just be like, oh, that was Songs for the Deaf era.
That era.
So my childhood is like the window is 8 or 10 in a history class. It was in a book.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a brief discussion about this time frame, and it immediately struck me. I think as a kid, you never think you're going to die. And I think especially in the United States, there's a tendency to say, "Oh, no one's going to die. No one's dying.
We're good."
Wait, there's a panic,
Mm-hmm.
when the only way to know you're alive is to not be dead.
Yeah.
I think I've always been obsessed with the transitions of life. Like I think because I grew up right where the desert starts. There's mountains and snow and pine trees at the top of the mountain. It comes down and there's then the desert begins at the base of the mountains.
Cool.
But in that spot, in that transition, is where all the nutrients are. It's where all the good stuff is. Where the oasis is.
Right.
Oasis
Yeah.
It's where all the palm trees are. It's why they're there. And so I think I've always been obsessed with one foot in each location. And things like the catacombs where life and death merge and then they make art.
Mm-hmm.
That's been my fascination for most of my life. It's like being split in half and on that line is where the art is,
Oh, that's so cool.
That is. That's very big, yeah.
Yeah. So I just got kind of obsessed with, I wouldn't say death because it's not that. It's that there's a beauty in that.
Mm-hmm.
And that the only way to live is to know that you won't forever.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool too that in the Paris catacombs, because like I think over here we can treat death like you were saying, like it's like, ugh, like we don't talk about it and just like
taboo.
Shut up, you're fine. Like everybody's gonna live
shut
forever.
up. The thing about death is shut up.
Yeah, like just shut up about it. Like we don't want to hear it. And then it's like then the Paris catacombs is like this like I don't want to say like a celebration, but it's like a tribute
in a way,
to it. And it makes it like this beautiful, like these bones are not these people anymore. Their souls have gone wherever souls go. And now they are here, but like, they're here, but not here kind of thing. Like
it's like what you were saying of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It kind of celebrates life and death all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it is 100% a celebration.
Yeah.
And I also think, you keep someone alive when you're talking about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I had my very best friend pass away a couple of years ago, and we talk about him constantly. And we have this sort of ofrenda, I suppose, just over here on that eagle table.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And oftentimes I'll just touch this little sculpture on his head, on the head, and be like, "Hey, buddy," I just,
Aw.
Hey, buddy.
I so I think these sort of celebrations that I suppose become an altar in their own way
Mm-hmm.
are just cool. And that sort of thing gives me relief. But I also have gallows humor, and I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
That was-
Oh yeah.
yeah. That was how I survived working in a morgue.
Mhm.
Yeah,
A lot of gallows humor.
yeah, it's. I believe gallows humor is a really successful way to when life is good, it's funny, and when life is terrible, it's really funny.
Exactly.
Mhm.
As it should be. Yeah, it demystifies, it takes out the scariness of it all. It's adding levity is always the way to go.
Especially when you find yourself in a situation where you realize, well, what am I going to do?
Yeah,
Right.
Even that question is kind of funny sometimes.
it is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the answers are not great. So it's like, might as well laugh at it.
I'm healed. I'm all good. But when I got diagnosed with cancer, I was behind these. I was in a wheelchair, and I was behind these 4 other wheelchairs, and I
In
got
a convoy.
pushed up, and the doctor, who I knew, so we were friendly. I knew. He said, "Hey, real quick, you have either this type or this type, and I'll be back in 5 minutes." And I started laughing so hard.
You're like, damn.
It's like a server stopping by and checking in with your
These other 4 people went
They're like, what?
in a row, almost like a synchronized swimming team in wheelchairs.
Oh my God.
And-
Oh
and
man.
I thought, and I looked at him and started laughing, and I was like, "Who wants to go jogging?"
I love that. That's
And
one
I
of
started
those kind
laughing,
of
and
people.
I turned around and I yelled, "Of course I do!" I was like, "Of course I do."
Of course.
I thought it was funny and tragic, and it's okay for these things to be everything,
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
or it's okay to admit they're everything. They already are everything.
Exactly.
Things are rarely just one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You got to have fun with it.
yeah. Have fun with it.
Have fun. And speaking of having fun, people have fun with the catacombs, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I turned it dark already.
Oh, no. We'll,
don't be
we'll
sorry.
keep turning it dark. So
You're
don't
on
you worry.
morbid. You're good.
It's called morbid.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We'll either lead you to the darkness or we'll follow you.
What's our
into
show
it.
description? It's like a lighthearted nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all
A
that.
nightmare.
A nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the right place.
Well, apparently, did you hear about the movie theater that they found in the Paris Catacombs?
I did.
Isn't that insane?
Because I obsessed. That the good part about the internet is I have obsessed, and I've watched fake videos and
Yep.
real videos, and the movie theater. You got to tell everyone about the movie theater.
They found it in 2004, which to me I always am like, that was like 5 years ago. And then
I
I'm
know.
like, no, that wasn't.
It's like
But-
over 20 years ago, which is
Yeah,
insane.
I'm like, damn. But they found an entire cinema set up in the Paris Catacombs. The people had set up a professional theater. It had a screen, a projector. It had a bar. It had a restaurant set up, seating. It was
Yeah, it
stocked
had
with food.
a dinner table,
Yeah.
a big dinner table.
You could sit down. Like they had an illegal electrical system set up. And
Yeah,
Like we thought Lux Level was cool.
yeah, I'm like, my first thing is like, how'd you get all that down there? Like, what entrance did you go in? Because I don't think the illegal entrances are very big.
well, the interesting thing is that I met a couple cataphiles, and what I come to understand is that there are so many entrances.
Mm-hmm.
The limestone mine, that is what it was, required such ventilation and is so vast. It's like 200 kilometers
Yeah.
worth of passageways and openings, and so there were so many entrances and exits that they sort of mole hole the city that way.
That's
And
so
so-
cool.
There's many times where there'll be steel double doors and they open to a stairwell that goes into the catacombs.
Oh my
and you
God.
don't know.
Wild.
Or a manhole, and
Yeah.
you think to the sewer, and it's like, nah,
Nope, you're dropping
No.
in.
yeah, and it's a ladder. And I love secret societies,
Me too.
unless I'm not included, and then I hate that.
And then they're lame.
They can't be too
Yeah.
secret.
yeah, what's your problem? But I love the idea that, the I don't know if it's true or not, but on the subject of this cinema dinner club,
which I love.
The authorities were down there looking for something completely different. They see this in this one of the grander open areas there that can house this size thing. And apparently they discover this, and then they say they're going to come back tomorrow with a bunch of people.
Yes.
And they find it's all completely gone.
I love
and
that.
There's just a note on the floor that says, "Do not try to find us."
That is my favorite part of the story. Don't try to find us.
That's so chilling.
I love that it was like, be very
Don't
careful.
even try.
It's amazing. I want to be part of that club so badly.
And it feels like a cartoon where like they turn to the right and then they turn to the left and everything's gone. And you're like, how did that happen? Like,
it's very Scooby-Doo coded.
Very.
But someone who kind of is high up in that club is a very clever person.
Yes.
Yeah, a mastermind.
It's one thing to take everything away, and it's another thing to say, and by the way, as you leave, there's something very, very sexy about
it's
that.
So badass. It is so badass.
Yeah, it's quite, I find that quite hot.
Agreed. And
a unanimous decision.
Yeah, a unanimous decision that is hot. But we're like, hey, if you're out there, we're listening. We love you.
My number has a 5 in it.
Just saying. Well, and on this same topic of like, I'm sure things you've come across, you must have come across the video tape that they found.
Which one? The one
I was going to say
lost or feeling they've seen something and
running and dropping the video camera.
Yeah.
And it drops into like a puddle. You hear the splash and everything.
I want to know if that's real.
There's no, unfortunately, I just know in my bones that's not real.
See, I was worried it wasn't.
No, I feel in my bones it is.
Really?
My bones are more optimistic, I think.
They are. They're very optimistic bones.
And I'm not pessimistic by any stretch, because I want it to be real so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want that to be real, because so much of the catacombs are illegal to explore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're the only people to legally play there.
Yeah.
But there's been in the open sections, all these tunnels come to these various open, sort of knuckles that the veins come off of. That's what I've come to understand.
I love picturing it like that.
I know.
And in these sort of knuckle rooms that are not as huge as it would seem, but some are bigger than others. There's been, raves that have happened.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's so scary to me.
Apparently the 80s and 90s, that was like in rave culture's inception, which I always loved. In my first band when I was 18 or 19, I went to a rave, and it was like 6 numbers to get to, and I was fascinated with it because it was like punk rock without any politics.
And it's like a secret society kind of thing, like a speakeasy.
It's very much that.
Yeah.
And the music was extremely intense and really simplified.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just pounding. And it's just, and like the idea that would occur in multiple numbers in the secret society that was about, I just love escapism.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See the value in escaping the real world.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but using it as a tool to like
cope.
Get the pressure in the right spot.
Yeah. Equalize
the right
yourself.
level. Equalize. Yeah. Right. Exactly. And the idea that this would have occurred in the catacombs amongst these bones and in this scenario and underground, you can't hear it. I mean, you want to talk underground. It's as underground as underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legitimately underground.
That's so legit.
Like that's crazy.
I just think of the fact that you like when you're at a rave or at like a super loud concert, you hear that, like you feel that in your heart.
Yeah.
In like in your chest beat kind of way.
Yeah.
I feel like it would just collapse the catacombs and I would be horrified.
That's my fear. That was my fear watching you guys perform. I was like, are you worried
of a collapse? Yeah.
Well, I'm claustrophobic.
Oh, damn.
You really?
Yeah, and many of the places I had to go, I'm 6'5", so I had to duck.
I was going to say
Yeah.
there's a part where you're walking through this little passage and your head is barely scraping that ceiling.
Yeah, I'm looking for and reveling in moments where um, the situation is clearly in control and I'm not. So therefore I can't be in control. Like I look for, especially through music, I look for these moments where, in those moments where you understand control has been taken away.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those are the moments where I think, okay, so the only thing to do is I just need to be myself and surrender to this. I'm not in control. And I love that feeling of being out of control and the risk that's associated with it. So there was a few places.
That's my
Alaina's
fear.
shuddering.
That is my fear.
It is, because I feel like there's nothing else to do but be yourself. There's nowhere else to be.
Yeah.
It's a really positive. I even have this on my mic stand on the floor. It just says it's too late.
Oh.
You know, all the rehearsal and all that stuff, it's over now.
Yeah, you just got to go.
It's too late. Just do it. Or as Oscar Wilde said, be yourself. Everyone else is taken.
Yes,
I love that.
And so I realized there were some low hanging areas I would not be able to recognize. And I was like, if I hit myself or hit my head, that's just the way this goes. Like that's just something will occur.
Mm-hmm.
It's just inevitable.
I'm not interested in hitting my head.
I'm not
going to go out of my way
to.
to do it on purpose.
But if it happens, just sort of say, that's what happens when the ceiling's low. And if the blood flows, just let it flow.
Keep going.
Let it flow.
Just don't do anything.
Oh, man.
Just allow yourself to feel whatever's going to happen and just kind of continue on as you were.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably the best way to get out of like a panic moment in those situations.
I was going to say, I respect your approach to life. I got to take this on.
Well, I mean, you don't always find yourself there, but in that moment, in that place, and because I had, we don't have to get into it too much, but it's like because I was so not well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was like always this undercurrent of like, ow, 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 going on. But I'm really thankful for that because it connected me to that space.
Yeah.
Because once you walk off this, there's this spiral staircase that you go down that's really tight, and you just kind of go right in a corkscrew motion.
Ooh, just continuously.
Yeah, it's like 240 some steps to go up and down.
Damn.
But once you get off this steel thing, you get in this limestone, the ceiling's dripping, the floor starts to crunch under your feet with gravel. It's sort of like you enter the belly of this
Yeah.
thing, and you kind of go back into this womb a little. And it's like, clean up your womb. Go to your womb. Don't come out. No. So you go in this thing and you sort of, I just got really connected to this organic thing. I was having my own troubles. I'm seeing all this, where we all will end up. It couldn't have been a better situation. Like, it doesn't matter if it hurts. It doesn't matter if you hit your head. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're here now.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it or not?
It's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Can't turn back.
But there's something really sort of beautiful about all the rest of this is done now.
Yeah.
I think as a former mortician employee that would probably make sense too.
It definitely does.
Not saying you don't.
Cutting hair was not like this, so no offense taken. I mean, I guess there's no going back when you cut off too much,
Too late, definitely.
I relate in that way.
Like a bad dye job.
Yeah, bad dye job.
On a whim, I've shaved mine, and it's clearly too late.
But there could be going back because it'll grow back.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
All right, well, we kind of got into it, like, now that we've touched on your performance, so let's get into it a little deeper. How long did it take you guys to film, and what was the prep work like?
Well, we filmed in just one day.
Oh, wow.
One day, that's nuts.
Yeah, well, I'm not a perfectionist. As I said, I like the risk, and I like it to be just as it is.
Right.
So we knew that we were going to get complete takes of a song, and we knew we were going to not fix, correct, edit. We were just going to let it be. And I'm glad we chose that, because whatever plans you make above ground did not
Might not translate.
No.
Well, I think this.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we really should this. And as soon as you descend those stairs, it was so clear that the catacombs already exists as it exists.
Mm-hmm.
You will participate in what it's telling you to do.
The catacombs decide.
You plan, the catacombs laughs.
Yeah.
That's actually the correct way to say that.
That's my motto.
That's the real phrase.
So it was more like an improv. What I imagine an improv class was, whatever is thrown at you, you just say yes and
Let's go.
and so the night before we did a walkthrough as soon as it had closed, and they said to us, "You have an hour, okay?" They
Do what
wanted
you
to.
will.
You're like, wow.
I mean, they were excited we were there, but they were like, "Take an hour."
Like, we don't know what's happening here, so
Yeah, and I think there was just a lot of, "What are you going to do? What are you going to?" And as we walked, we just said, "Well, we can go here. We can go here. We can do this." We just the team we worked with was so good at utilizing all of our collective excitement that you really just move at the speed of inspiration.
Yeah.
And you move at the speed of excitement. And if something feels like, then you just move on.
Yeah, that makes sense. This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app where you can bank, borrow, and invest all in one place. Let's talk about bank accounts for a second. The average bank savings rate is 0.39% in interest. You're earning pennies on your savings, and it doesn't have to be that way. But with SoFi's high-yield checkings and savings, the money barely making moves sitting in your savings account can earn over 8 times the national average savings rate with eligible direct deposit. No account or overdraft fees. We love transparency. You can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, plus get up to a $300 welcome bonus when you sign up with eligible direct deposit. Sign up for SoFi checking and savings at SoFi.com/morbid. SoFi checking and savings is offered through SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms apply. Getting scared is one thing. Getting a thrill is, well, you want more of those in your life. The Genesis GV70 is built to thrill, baby. A thrilling yet elegant design always makes driving the GV70 an exciting adventure. Its powerful athletic stance screams performance and turns heads. Everybody's looking at you, girl, or boy, or whoever. Command the road and experience a class-leading standard 300 horsepower. Oh my God. Plus, discover the different dynamic drive modes for all different terrains. Choose between the different terrain modes for whatever road conditions you may encounter. The Genesis GV70's award-winning technology and performance lets you drive with comfort and drive with confidence all at the same time. It's an exciting SUV with intuitive tech that can make your ride smooth even when the road isn't. And its blind spot cameras allow you to see what's next to you. It's like having eyes on the side of your head. That's pretty iconic. Its performance, by the way, is measured not only in power, but in how it makes you feel confident, sexy. The Genesis GV70. Learn more at genesis.com and feel the GV70.
And it became clear, because we're using battery powered things, became clear to me, I can move around. I can, just walking around that pillar was just in the moment, like, I'm going this way.
Right. Here I go.
I don't know. I just want to see. And sometimes if there's a camera here, for me personally, I'm like, my natural instinct is get that thing off of me.
Yeah.
And so walking,
we relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to leave you back there. Bye.
But there's mistakes and there's things. I mean, you were hearing take 2 of the first song. You're hearing take 3 of 4 takes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It feels really nice to be in this moment, have played something twice and say, that's enough. That's enough. It's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it, like I say, the turning over the control to the place and saying, not being a perfectionist about it.
Right.
And saying, that's as good as I can do that. I don't know what else to say. that's, it's nice. That feels nice, actually.
It sounds like that's just the way you have to approach it down there.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of things, it seems like perfection is an ideal you strive for, but not something to expect to actually. Nobody is perfect. So what makes you think you're going to get there?
Right.
How do you expect to actually get there? It's not even and I reckon perfect would be boring because it's free of all mistakes.
Yeah.
That's true. And sometimes the mistakes are the best part.
It's true.
Friction is the most glorious thing of all time. It's how the universe is made. It's how babies are made.
Valid.
Music is made. And so I think you're looking to find something to borrow friction from.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy the rub,
Mm-hmm.
And so I think down there, it's so imperfect, which makes it so classic in there. Because we really are second fiddle to that location. I think that's what makes this, makes me so proud of this thing, is that we're almost sort of less important than what's happening, than just the environment.
Yeah.
It all worked so well together.
Everything complements the other,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I couldn't go back up and down the stairs. I'd gone up and down the stairs about 12 times, and I just couldn't do it. And the French love lunch. And so
as do I.
I love lunch too. I was just like, I love lunch. So everyone breaks for lunch, and I just couldn't do it. And I had a cot that I could lay down in between takes. And so I just said, I'm fine. I'm just going to stay down here. So I was the only person in the catacombs for about an hour. And, we're deep in there. I think it's got to be somewhere between 50 and 100 meters deep at various spots.
Yeah.
And so I'm deep, and I'm many hundreds of meters in, 200 meters in, more in this maze, and it's all I'm hearing is the ceiling dripping and nothing else, and the air gently going.
Ooh,
that's cozy.
That is cozy.
And I thought, if the lights go out, this is going to be the craziest army crawl I've ever done.
My God, yes.
And I thought, I'm just not going to try to go anywhere, And then, but I thought, there's over 6 million people here. If there's a chance to be haunted.
Oh, yeah.
This is it.
You're not alone.
That's prime time,
Yeah. I just said, this is it. And it's too late,
It's too late.
And what I found really interesting is that maybe it had to do with the physical state I was in, where my body's just humming, and I have a kind of a pretty high fever. But I realized something about the word haunting, because that's not bad. It just isn't one or the other. It's just this kind of like the waves coming in, because I felt so welcomed and embraced there.
Oh, I love that.
That it gave me peace. I'm not going to lie. I was doing a lot of this at first.
Oh, yeah, of course. Just naturally.
And I never got up. Once I sat down, I just was sitting in my cot. I'm looking around, and I said, oh, whatever you're going to do, let's just have it.
Do your best, do your worst.
And I got to say, the overwhelming feeling was so embracing, and it was a bit like, don't just play here, stay here,
Ooh.
And I laid down, and I'm looking around, and it lulled me to sleep, and I fell asleep for the first time in a long time.
You took a nap in the motherfucking catacombs.
Yeah.
That's some gangsta shit. That's really cool.
And I woke to the sound of two young interns, a boy and a girl, speaking French.
Oh God.
And they were kind of whispering.
They're like, is this guy dead?
No, my cot was in a little bit set back into this hallway, which was not really lit.
Oh my God. They couldn't see you.
So they're like, what?
So I was in 100% pitch black in a mine darkness.
Even more gangsta. Josh, J-Ho.
Where it was like, when I would turn around, I couldn't see my hand until I put it up to the light. But down the hallway, I was like, nothing, right? I hear their feet softly on the gravel. I hear them speaking French, and they walk kind of right by me, and I sit up and I said, "What time is it?" And they go,
You ruined their lives in that moment. You ruined their collective lives.
You took at least 5 years off of both of their lives.
Did they die then?
and then they disappeared.
And then they were gone. It was so weird. They just
crazy.
No,
dematerialized.
but they immediately turned, and French is their first language, so they immediately turned and sort of, I understand enough French. They were swearing in French, and then he was like, "What are you doing?" Like,
you're like, just napping.
French. Transition. What are you doing? These young kids that were like interns, they probably weren't being paid a single cent. And
they're like, you can't do that.
And had the audacity to be like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
You're just sleeping in a dark corner.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Maybe a lot of it.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Honestly, though, as a parent, I understand why that was probably the best sleep you've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I'm not a parent, but that does make sense.
Like the idea of that is so horrifying at first, and then I'm like, actually, no, that sounds kind of awesome. Just
kind of like grade A spot,
80 feet underground, just in a dark corner.
There was just this feeling of pressing onto you.
Yeah, just like
leaning, like when your dog just sort of decides to go like this,
dead weight on you.
You're like, the fuck are you doing? I got a leaner. Stage 4 leaner.
The Catacombs is a leaner.
Wow, that's wild.
I think it closes in on you.
Yeah.
And I had no sense of claustrophobia, obviously no sense of time. And so I also think that piece of there is nothing, it doesn't matter what's happening upstairs. It reminded me of I have a couple moments of things that are completely unexplained in my life. I have this moment in Pennsylvania. So my first band was called Caius, and we traveled in a van, and we met these two gals that were DJs at like a really little station, a station that would play us at the time. We did this interview on the radio, and they said, "Well, we live in Pennsylvania, which is extremely haunted, and we have a ghost in our house named Isaac, who we've seen from the waist up."
Oh, that's cool.
We live in a 200-year-old farmhouse in rural Pennsylvania, and we were, as a collective, some people believed more than others. I was a complete skeptic of, I want to believe in ghosts, but I need empirical evidence, and it can't just go bump in the night, especially in a wood house that's creaking and contracting.
Fair enough.
That's how I am usually.
Right. And I want the science to prove the ethereal, right? Yeah. And so these girls were like, "You should come stay at our house whenever you're passing through next time."
Damn.
And so about 2 months later, we were on our second kind of tour, and so we did. And we went to this farmhouse, and our bass player, Scott, is married to an indigenous tribal leader's daughter.
Oh, wow.
And so he was like calling her and saying, "What should we do or not do?"
That's smart.
Very smart. He's like taking notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she basically said, don't antagonize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't ever provoke.
Don't ever provoke, and don't drink.
Oof.
The latter kind of sucks.
Yeah. So we start drinking.
You're like, so we didn't
provoke
provoke
that one immediately.
This is like I would say a 10-bedroom, very much older, and sort of not dilapidated, but not palatial. It was,
rustic.
Rustic. Very, very much a rustic.
Honestly, Alaina and I both grew up in a house like that.
Yeah.
With less bedrooms.
Yeah.
But something that is terrifying when you look at it.
Just like very ominous looking.
It was like, I instinctually don't love this.
He said, "I actually don't really want to stay here."
Well, I was probably 19 years old, so I was very blasé, like, I don't love this, but we're going in.
Yeah.
And we had a video camcorder, and the singer, John, and I said, "Can we investigate this place?" We were going to sleep in the attic, an 8-frame open attic that was epicenter of activity. for that reason.
Of course it was.
Stop. That's the best.
And for that reason, we were going to sleep there. So
Yeah.
I'm like jealous of you right now.
I know.
So the singer, John, and I go room to room, opening every chifforobe and armoire, every closet door that had servants, stairwells and stuff. So kitchens would have a small door and then go up a spiral staircase. I personally went to every single room in this house with John and antagonizing this thing.
Wow, you ignored all the notes.
Doing exactly what you weren't supposed
Why did you
to
even
do.
call
Going
this
like this,
girl?
going, woo, whoa. I mean, it wasn't aggressive. It wasn't like, come and get me. What's going on already? It was kind of going, woo, like this is a haunted toilet seat. Whoa, lift it up.
Being very 19-year-old boy about it.
Yeah, just a complete bonehead, which I maintain to this day, by the way.
As do we.
I've cultivated.
It's worked out.
Yeah, I mean, so far,
You know?
it's not bad.
I'd say it's been
You're
successful.
here, so you know.
Good work if you can get it.
Yeah.
As you well know.
You'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
You love what you
Cultivate that
do.
personality.
Stay stupid, my friend. So we go room to room methodically, first floor, second floor, attic, right? And I can vouch for opening every single. I said, "Can we open your closets and do this thing?" And they're like, "Go ahead." You know, up on top of the closets, feeling above. I'm tall enough, so is John. There's no stone unturned, I guarantee you. We set our sleeping bags up in a circle
Oh, that's fun.
with our feet in the center of the circle. And there was our manager, Kathy, her husband, our sound man, this guy, John, and the four of us. And so there's six of us sleeping on a hard floor. And, you know, if you want to use the restroom, you have to go down to the second, it's floor and take this creaky staircase. And the camera was in the middle. And I would wake up intermittently and just film around. And the amount of times I woke up was ungodly that night. I think because you're expecting something.
Oh, yeah.
You're on guard.
And every time I woke up and opened my eyes, I would look over at one of my band members and their eyes would be wide open. Just like,
They heard your eyes
Like,
open.
oh, hey.
our bass player, Scott, is quick to be like, there are things here for sure. It's very quick, so quick to do that I was like, ooh.
Immediately, you're like, no.
You had to bonehead it out.
Somebody untied my shoes around here. I was being an asshole, essentially, a bonehead as a coping mechanism, right? And so no one slept. Nobody slept. And I sat up multiple times and filmed around. And although the experience was eerie, and I heard noises because it's an all wood home. My dad's a contractor. I understood what I'm hearing is more than likely there's no evidence here of something else.
The house is settling.
He said, I actually just should call my dad over.
And we all finally fell asleep in the early morning hours. And we all sort of woke up together. And as we're waking up, stretching, we're like, oh, dude, that was a terrible night's sleep. All agreeing. We kind of stand up and we're stretching. And Scott, our bass player, reaches down. And in the center of where our feet is, the little circle, I guess you could call it, was, about this big, a little more than shoulder width. Scott reaches down and picks up this accordion and starts playing it and goes, ooh.
That's amazing.
The only problem is that we don't own an accordion.
I was literally just going to say there was just an accordion. Wait,
And some of the keys were missing, like some of the ivory on the keys. And it was unsnapped. So just to sort of describe the accordion, which is one of my least favorite things to do in life. But for the purpose of,
Describe accordions.
yeah, I truly hate it. I'm going to do it here.
Go for it.
But clearly it's about pushing air in this vented system.
Yeah.
Air. So one of the terrible things about accordion is when you move it when it's unsnapped, the snap keeps the vent closed. But when you unsnap it, it goes, hey. And it's constantly
Is that
like
one of the worst or one of the best things?
It's the fucking worst. And so the reason being is that it's like a needy friend that's needy all the time. It goes, hey.
Hey.
hey, 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 guys. So he picks up this accordion that's unsnapped and starts going, "Rah." Scott was acting like me, basically.
He went full bonehead.
And he's like, dude, whose is this? And
You're all like,
and individually, each of us are like, well, it's obviously not fucking mine. Not mine.
I have an accordion.
And it starts from giggling to confusion to disbelief to anger. We start arguing.
Who the fuck brought the accordion?
Who put this here?
Yeah.
And John and I start saying, we filmed this whole house. I didn't see an accordion anywhere. There was no accordion anywhere. I want to tell you something that doesn't get said a lot. You can't hide an accordion.
No, you really can't.
You know what? That doesn't get said enough, I think.
Tell more people that.
Yeah.
How many fucking dinner parties do you go to where somebody tries to say that you can hide an accordion? Like,
spread the word.
Or I brought you something. Right?
Here's an accordion.
What do you get for the person that doesn't want something? But it turned into anger and finger pointing. It was like, who put this here? You put this here. No, I didn't. How could I put this? Where did I get this from? It turns into John and I saying, I can assure you, like, we searched everything. So unless this is in the deep recesses of something, not to mention having gone to take a leak in the middle of the night myself out of sheer, like, I have nothing to do and I can't fall
Never
asleep.
saw an accordion.
Going down the squeak, 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 squeak. Like, you could not have infiltrated our circle of six.
No.
And plopped an open accordion at our feet.
You were Isaac.
Because it would have said, hey.
I wish I hadn't said plopped, but whatever.
Whatever you do.
You couldn't have pulled this off because it wasn't just me that didn't sleep well. And then we approached the two girls downstairs and we're like, we bring the accordion, and we said,
he said, whose is this?
We found your accordion. Ha, ha, ha. And to my amazement, I saw the look on their face. They said, we don't have an accordion.
They said, why the fuck would we have an accordion?
we like music. What
why would I have that?
That would actually be really embarrassing for us.
Our Zydeco band? Is that what you're saying? So they freak out. And they said, this is Isaac. That is not us.
This is Isaac.
This is Isaac's accordion.
I love that Isaac just brought an accordion into the middle of you guys.
He said, you say you're musicians.
Musicians.
Make music.
Look, look, other spirits. Look, musicians. And, this is a farmhouse that had been a hospital in the Civil War.
They needed some entertainment.
This is a place where accordions thrived, apparently.
Yeah.
And continue to.
I didn't realize later it was an accordion farm.
That made sense then.
Picture watermelons that don't sound good.
But they just right out of the ground.
Their shock and horror started to become ours. And as we get in the van to drive off with our trailer, no one spoke for a couple hours. And then we get a phone call. They took it to a local music store immediately and said, what the fuck am I holding? And sure enough, the music store owner said, you're holding a huge mistake. No,
he said, get that the fuck out
You're
of my
holding
shop.
an abomination.
I said this was a music store. No, get this thing out. No, he said, oh, wow, this is beautiful. This is like turn of the century. This thing is almost 100 years old. And this was in the early 90s.
Wow.
He said, wow. Yeah, he's like, some of the keys are missing, but if you fix it up, this could be worth $7. No, he was like, no, this is extremely old. This is the oldest accordion I've ever seen.
Wow.
And so I don't have an experience with an apparition, but I have something I cannot explain that is so bizarre that it almost, I still feel almost a little foolish, even like I don't, for years after this, every once in a while it would be like, just between you and me, did you put the accordion there or not? Did you or not? Just say yes.
For real.
And I have it somewhere on film, and apparently the footnote to this is the two girls started seeing full body to the floor, Isaac all the time. And so they moved within a month.
They saw
they
full body Isaac.
Well, you completed him
Holy
when you
shit.
played the accordion.
Full body Isaac, which sounds like a really terrible male strip club.
It does. Full body Isaac.
Yeah.
Welcome to Full Body Isaac.
Damn.
I don't want that. I don't want full
Hit
body
the accordion.
Isaac.
Let's
Most
start the
people
stripping.
don't. Most people don't want full body Isaac.
Because I was honestly
That
concerned
sounds like a
with
terrible
hearing
move.
that they heard from the waist. They saw from the waist up Isaac. I was like, how?
No, but you know
What
what
was he
people
looking
say?
like?
But then you heard Full Body Isaac and you're like,
I was like, what?
He said, I don't want that either.
I don't want that.
But sometimes people say that if you are in like a haunted place or you live in a haunted accordion farm, that when you see half of someone, it's because there's been renovations since they passed.
Oh yeah.
And they're actually like stuck in whatever that full room was. But maybe you've done some kind of renovation, so they're like stuck in between. Or they're showing like they're in
We've
between.
covered
they're
something like
unrenovated.
that.
They're
Yeah.
unrenovated, yeah.
They're walking on like the previous place where the floor was. So you'll see like waist below coming from the ceiling.
I forget the hotel that we covered
Yeah.
once, but we covered a hotel and there had been a fire there. And somebody was seeing like a Native American man in the Now Hotel's dining room, which had previously been 2 rooms. So
Yeah.
he
Ah.
was upstairs, but people
Stuck
would
in the
see like
wall.
his
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
I'd see him like
Fire.
halfway out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Who knew open concept could really free the room completely?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I'm a big fan of
In
it.
many ways.
I'm setting ghosts free and my space is limitless. This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app where you can bank, borrow, and invest all in one place. Let's talk about bank accounts for a second. The average bank savings rate is 0.39% in interest. You're earning pennies on your savings, and it doesn't have to be that way. But with SoFi's high-yield checkings and savings, the money barely making moves sitting in your savings account can earn over 8 times the national average savings rate with eligible direct deposit. No account or overdraft fees. We love transparency. You can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, plus get up to a $300 welcome bonus when you sign up with eligible direct deposit. Sign up for SoFi checking and savings at sofi.com/morbid. SoFi checking and savings is offered through SoFi Bank NA, member FDIC. Terms apply. Getting scared is one thing. Getting a thrill is, well, you want more of those in your life. The Genesis GV70 is built to thrill, baby. A thrilling yet elegant design always makes driving the GV70 an exciting adventure. Its powerful athletic stance screams performance and turns heads. Everybody's looking at you, girl, or boy, or whoever. Command the road and experience a class-leading standard 300 horsepower. Oh my God. Plus, discover the different dynamic drive modes for all different terrains. Choose between the different terrain modes for whatever road conditions you may encounter. The Genesis GV70's award-winning technology and performance lets you drive with comfort and drive with confidence all at the same time. It's an exciting SUV with intuitive tech that can make your ride smooth even when the road isn't. And its blind spot cameras allow you to see what's next to you. It's like having eyes on the side of your head. That's pretty iconic. Its performance, by the way, is measured not only in power, but in how it makes you feel confident, sexy. The Genesis GV70. Learn more at genesis.com and feel the GV70.
Well, we passed around a lot of discussion, and in particular with these 2 gals. I wish I still knew them or remembered their names. It's been so many years because I'm so old. But there was a lot of positivity eventually about this being an offering and a token
yeah.
of sort of like, hi guys,
Hey,
hi guys,
welcome.
look. I heard you're musicians. Look,
Yeah, check out my
Look.
fucking accordion.
He's like, I know music too.
a little bit of a Labrador vibe to that.
yeah,
Very golden retriever.
he's a lap
and-
Isaac.
All my other experiences of unexplained things have always been positive in the same manner. They've never been negative in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, that's a good thing.
And the same feeling I had, I feel the same way about the catacombs and why I fell asleep.
Mm.
That I just was like, I felt like, sit, lay down, you take care of you.
Yeah.
They were just like tucking you in.
Sit, lay down, play an accordion when you wake up.
Yeah. We'll leave you
Well,
an
thankfully, I
accordion.
wasn't asked.
The catacombs, Parisians have way more taste than that.
There you go.
Well,
would
they
never.
have the little ones, you know?
Oh, yeah.
See, tasteful.
Yeah, I forget what those are called. Annoying. That's right. Sorry.
That's it. That's it. Nailed it.
Also, respect the way you made that story come full circle. That was impressive.
That was.
Well, I'm just realizing that I am realizing this for the first time that, as I say, my experiences in this realm have never been negative. Just lucky, I guess. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
And with that, I leave you.
Good luck, everyone.
Before you actually do walk away from us, do you want to play Catacombs themed Would You Rather?
Absolutely.
Let's
sick.
do this.
Are you starting us off,
I was going to
Alaina?
say you should crack your knuckles because it's going to get weird in
Yes,
here.
stretch a little bit. Get ready.
No, this is accordion.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not-
excuse me.
I'm already
excuse me.
stretched. I stretched way before this.
Gotta prep the accordion.
All right. So the first would you rather is you're in the catacombs, you find a secret tunnel, and it's marked don't. That's it. What do you do? Do you go in anyway? Or
That's for sure. Sorry, I don't even.
You're like, that's
I'm
it.
Sorry.
Done.
Yeah.
the second choice is do you avoid it and be forever haunted by a ghost who sighs, coward, every time you go to sleep?
It's a hard choice, we know.
I'm a don't person. In fact, I've always wanted to open a speakeasy that is just a neon sign behind
Just
a
says
tinted
don't.
window, so you just see it and it just flashes don't.
That's a great idea.
I think that's great.
The place is called Don't. So
Don't.
you've hit me in the center of my don't,
Right in the feels.
right in the O of the don't.
I love it.
So you're going in.
I'm definitely going in. I think that's life is all about ignoring the rules,
Yeah.
finding which ones to ignore.
Yeah, I think I'd go in at that point. I
'Cause-
don't want to listen to a ghost every time I'm going to
I
sleep.
just don't want to be judged by a ghost every night. That's the
No.
like I don't want to hear
Is
it.
that the reason to go? I don't want to hear it.
I don't
I've had
want to
enough.
hear
Yeah,
it.
we're judged by
That's-
enough living people every
Yeah.
day.
I don't need because I
Yeah.
just picture some like bitchy ghost walking up to me right as I'm getting comfortable in bed and just being like coward, and just like walking away, and I'll just be like,
I love that
"Oh."
yours is full disdain, just
Yes.
like
Ugh,
coward.
they're
That's,
disgusting.
what would yours be, Ash? How would it say?
I think
Coward.
it would have to be kind of like creepy, like coward.
See that I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah, mine would be like
Yeah, just like ha,
just a
Pass
little
it along.
school taunting. Like
very like sucker.
See, mine's got disgust, and that's why I
yeah,
simply
yours
can't.
is the harshest. Wow.
Yeah, yours is rooted in like a need for therapy.
Yeah, it's rooted in judgment.
Yes.
And I don't
I
like
think
it.
Ash's is sort of like
Ooh. Yeah.
see what I did there.
See that I could I'd be like, all right, that's kind of funny.
Every night.
Yeah, every
That
night
would
because
lose
I
its
just
appeal.
I'd be like, all right, bye.
But I think for some reason I'm shaking my head because yours is going. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Face.
it's a
Coward.
challenge.
I don't take criticism well, so I'm just going in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want
love
to hear
that
it.
yours is based on criticism. Like
Yeah.
I'm not. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. I got to
I
go
don't
in
wanna
there.
hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm just
I
annoyed.
always think though when someone is saying you can't do this, you cannot do that. I always think, no, what do you know?
Like, yeah, I can.
I can do whatever
Yeah.
I want.
Step aside, coward. No.
Coward.
And that's why you're going in, though. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Can we all say our versions of coward on together?
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready?
And that is a soundbite.
Mine has a face with it. It's a visual.
Mine has a hand motion.
Mine is like, ugh. All right, so we're all going in.
All right.
Hopefully, we've all made it out
next
alive.
question.
Yeah.
If we've made it out alive, we're now lost in
Oh,
the
shit.
catacombs.
This is like goosebumps.
So it's choose your own adventure. So
This one scares me. I'm putting it as in.
this is
All right.
scary. So who do we trust to guide us out? Is it a French-speaking bat with a drinking problem? Or
Drunk problem.
a drinking problem?
See, he's
Is
drunk already.
Maybe we've drank with
It was the
him.
effect for the
I'm
question.
feeling that so hard.
A
Yeah,
French-speaking
you don't
drunk
have a
bat.
drinking problem. Look who's got the biggest drinking problems.
That
and not
bat
that
is
who-
drunk.
He just flies out of nowhere. He's like, wee wee. I don't have a drinking
Philosopher,
problem.
I do not have a drinking problem.
Like, garçon.
Sorry to interrupt. Go. I'm sorry.
That was great.
There's that guy. Or there's a glowing skull, but he only answers any questions we have in riddles and dad jokes.
Choose your fighter.
Who we letting lead us out?
So the bat with the drinking problem speaks French. Then there's the glowing skull that only does dad jokes and riddles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if I'm honest, even though I like to have a drink, like if I'm honest, I gotta go with the dad jokes.
I love a dad joke. My husband is not yet a dad, but he is perfecting his dad jokes right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a lifelong process.
It is.
I love it. I have great respect for it.
Yeah. John's favorite is he'll randomly say to our girls, did you know that someone in this family is turning into an owl? And they'll say, who?
And that's just adorable.
And then he'll just be like, yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. And every time now they've like caught on to it and they're like, oh.
They're like, shut up,
know
don't.
that one.
The adult that would work on is who I want to hang out with.
Right? Who?
Or if an adult would say, who? That's the person I need to be around.
Frankly, I might be that person.
That's the person you need in your life at all times.
Take down my number.
Here it is.
It has a 5 in it.
does.
It has a 5 in it.
We know that.
Are you going dad jokes, Alaina?
So I'm really good at riddles. And
Ooh,
I'm
sounded
really
like
good
a
at
brag.
It's
Humble
consider
brag.
it an unhumble brag, okay?
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sick of riddles.
I'm really bad at riddles.
I'm good at them.
That's why I keep you around.
And I live with a dad. So I'm fluent in dad jokes as well.
The Riddler's going with dad jokes.
Yeah, I'm going with dad jokes.
I don't know what I'm going with. I don't understand French, but the bat would be flying out of there. So I guess I'd just follow.
Yeah, but drunk flying.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what happens there when you're drunking and you're
When
flying.
you're drunk
Drunking and flying is against the law, they say.
Follow me. Boom, right into the wall.
Yeah, and then he's passed out and I have to wait even longer.
No, then you have to walk into the wall because
That's where
You're
he
like,
said to
okay.
go.
Oh, because that's what he
what
did.
am I doing? I'm doing what you say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to. Okay, dad jokes and riddles. I'll just be with you. We're always together.
Yeah. And I'll help you with the riddles.
Okay.
You know?
And I'll loll at the dad
Me and the
jokes.
Riddler, we're getting out of here.
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
the hell out.
All right. That works. All right. So we haven't gotten out quite yet. So we awake at a catacomb rave. Who's your DJ? A spectral monk who mixes Gregorian chants with dubstep. Picture that for a second.
Let's take that in.
Or a talking skull on a Roomba just screaming Bone Zone on loop.
That would drive me fucking crazy.
You decide.
That second one would drive me crazy.
Okay,
And
but wait. Wait.
Dubstep like,
Yeah, like that.
but with the which sounds like you're in a really weird spa.
Yep.
But I think the Roomba thing would drive me crazy. And what he's just yelling in the bone zone,
Well, he was just yelling Bone Zone, but he could yell in the Bone Zone too.
right?
Whatever
I mean,
works.
it wouldn't change how annoying that is.
Do you think that he would just be yelling it in the same tone, or do you think he would remix it? Because we had this discussion when we came up with the question.
did.
No, it would be so annoying. I already hear it. It's like bone zone. Like
Every time.
Well, no, I think it would be different. With like
Me too.
you're in the bone zone, and then it would be like you're in the book, and I
See, that would
seriously
drive me
would-
crazy.
Yeah, that would be
I-
annoying.
I would be in a tough spot not to assault this
Yeah.
This
you know.
glowing skull, or excuse me, this talking skull.
This Roomba riding skull.
Yeah, it's already making me go like look around for help. Like, am I alone here?
Someone else hates this,
with this
right?
guy.
So you're going Gregorian monk with dubstep.
I'm Gregorian that direction.
Yeah,
for
spectral monk is pretty fun.
Yeah,
I would say.
I like
yeah,
dubstep.
when you say spectral monk, that sounds like a book I would read.
Absolutely.
No.
So I
Did
feel
you
like
read this new one about the spectral monk?
Hell
I
yeah.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
yeah, I think we can all be unanimous on that.
The one with the Roomba too is the thing about a Roomba is that it always gets stuck. So that
Mhm.
thing would just be like beeping while it's like trying to back up too.
And
it
while
would be
he's
like
yelling
"Bone
Bone Zone,
and it's like, oh
Yeah, and I don't like that the skull is piggybacking because to tell it true, I once bought a Roomba and just, at a very difficult time in my life, and I would watch it and it would get stuck and I would go, oh, look,
it's stuck.
It's stuck. It was a little he Roomba for me. It was like, he's over there and he loves this corner so hard.
Oh, and he can't move.
Poor thing.
But then you
Who loves the corner over there? Who loves the corner? It's like
who's a good little Roomba?
Yeah. Go clean that corner. You get over there. So I don't like that he's sort of bullying. Bullying really gets on my nerves. And so I would slap that skull and then I would I'd be Gregorian that way.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Gregorian out.
I agree.
Okay. So now you have to spend the night, which apparently you sort of did halfway when you took your nap. But now you have to, you've been there, done that.
Did it.
Spend the night in a special catacomb tomb. But the problem is either the walls whisper compliments all night, like weirdly specific ones, like, your kneecaps are so powerful. Or the floor is made of teeth, lots and lots and lots of teeth from unknown origins, and they're warm.
Warm teeth.
Warm teeth.
And you don't know why.
Or weirdly specific compliments from the walls.
Compliments make me want to barf.
Me too. I get
what
so
if they were oddly
uncomfortable.
specific, though?
But that even makes me want to barf harder because if they're specific, they're so tailored towards you and not someone else.
Mm.
It's not like how to throw a great party, which is sort of broad and ambiguous.
And like everybody kind of knows how to do that.
But it's like, I love the way your mustache is coming in. I don't know, no one rocks that. Like, I just can't, compliments are a surefire way for me to sort of say, it was not great talking to you. Let's go. I'm going.
Never again.
I'll be going now.
I have teeth dreams recurring for my whole life.
Me too.
Same.
And I've had everything done to my teeth possible from being a total moron throughout my life. Oh God, this is actually hard. Do you want to go first?
So I had the same thought about the compliments are an absolute no-go for me. Because the second somebody compliments me, I'm like, ugh, like I immediately shrink into
I'm leaning in for this,
nothingness. So I would just be huddled in extreme discomfort all night if they were complimenting me. I'd be like, stop it.
Yeah, kind of squished like this.
Yeah,
all tense
my
up.
heart rate my blood pressure would be up. It would just be bad. But teeth, I don't love teeth. I don't love walking on teeth.
Have you ever experienced warm teeth?
Warm teeth might be nice.
I was going to say, like a heated floor.
It might be like, this beach is not so bad.
Yeah, it's
I
just a
don't know.
little bit chilly.
Don't forget unknown origins. So we don't know if everybody's brushed these teeth.
That's the other thing, though.
They're
It's
French
unknown.
teeth, man.
So I don't know. In my head canon, these are clean teeth.
Oh, I never said that.
Clean teeth from a unicorn.
Oh,
and
honey
that's
girl.
as far
Nope.
I'm
never
wearing
said that.
my slippers. Yeah. I don't go anywhere barefoot, so that
you
wouldn't
can't
bother.
do that. You can't do that.
You're breaking the rules.
You can't do that.
I can't go in my head canon.
No.
God damn it.
No, but I love headcanon though. That's fire.
I can't do it.
Fire a rule
No,
breaking.
you're changing the. You can't
All
do
right.
that. You're changing the rules because they're unknown origin, and that was from the outset. Ash said that right.
And
at
then
the
I
tip.
made it of known origin.
That's
So,
Yeah,
okay.
and you're like,
Okay.
these are from various unicorns, which I love and pet
That's
every
beautiful.
morning. Yeah, it's
All
Who
right.
wouldn't
don't
choose
I
think
that?
so,
can't.
lady.
I can't make it known origins. All right.
Unknown
No, I don't
origins.
think so.
I messed
lady.
up.
Different
everyone.
colors,
Okay.
possibly different stanks.
So here's where I say the teeth
And the
room.
mouth smells. The mouth
that's the
smells
thing.
disgusting.
Oh, I
if you've
didn't
been
think
there.
about that. Okay, here though. I'm still staying with teeth.
They're warm.
Yep. Hear me out. I don't ever walk in bare feet. I don't walk in bare feet in my house. I always
That's
have
true.
socks on. I have a thing about bare feet. And also,
Okay, that's doable.
I have a
Like, 'cause we're all
deviated
clothed.
septum, so I can't smell very well.
I do too.
So to me, I'm walking on some shells on the beach in my head. Like that's what I'll tell myself.
No.
Oh yeah, you're like they're just shells. And
Yep.
It's warm, and
It's warm,
You know what? And I'm
And I
looking
can't
up.
smell. So
no.
yeah.
Ash,
Oh,
you
I'm
take-
so completely on the contrast of you. I have a great sense of smell. Like
you do.
to a fault.
She
I can
has an
smell
elite
everything.
sense of smell.
Yeah, I'm not about that life. And I'm always barefoot. In fact, sometimes I leave here and I forget my shoes here.
Yeah.
And I love compliments. So I'm going oddly specific compliments all the way.
That's kind of your ideal situation, actually.
Yeah, actually. God, where do I
just
sign up for
pictured-
that?
I just pictured you shoeless and comfy, smelling the clean air, just going like, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I agree.
Every
You're so
couple of
nice.
minutes, you're just like, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is my dream
I could
scenario.
see you like sitting up randomly and just being like, I know, right?
Or like, do you really mean it?
Are you serious?
You're for real right now? Yeah, I'm going compliments.
And I think my deep-seated dislike of being brown-nosed is going to push me in the tooth zone.
You guys are nuts.
Your deviated septum is going to help you.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
telling
I
you.
can stab my brain on the right side, clear. I can, and my left nostril's completely closed off. So
Do you guys have the same deviation?
I don't like this.
We have a mirror
I like
deviation.
where you've taken me, but I'm gonna tooth
Sorry.
it up.
Tooth it up with you.
The crunch of the teeth, though, I don't know. It's just-
Yeah.
And the stank.
But again,
yeah,
just get that deviated septum working and you're going to be
but the
good.
smell of a brown noser is overwhelming.
Way worse.
Hey, maybe they're not brown nosing. Maybe they mean it. Okay. Maybe they mean it.
Brown nosers mean it. Trust me.
But you don't know. Like, what if the walls are whispering it like really sarcastically? Like they're like, "Oh my god,
There
I
you go
love
ag-
how your eyebrows look today."
There you go again.
I'm saying you don't know. It doesn't say.
I
Yeah,
know.
you don't know that wasn't in the rules. You can't bend this.
Yeah, you can't.
They're just oddly
Oh.
specific. and
They're oddly
relentlessly
specific, but we
happy.
don't know how they're said.
Because
could
there would
ruin
certainly
me.
be a tired moment where you're just completely like 5-year-old tired. Where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you'd be like, enough out of you.
Oh no.
Are you
that
serious
has,
right now with the compliments?
That has the potential to ruin me if they're sarcastic compliments.
If they're being, which
because those are just criticisms.
Oh, that looks good on you, though.
Oh, oh no! I would never sleep
Oh, you
again.
you already chose the two.
And I
So
can't
Yeah.
change it.
no, you
What if
already
they're
chose
like?
it.
What if the walls are like? Oh my god, I wish I could dress as comfortable as you do.
I do dress really comfy, so I'd be like, yeah, fucking try it.
I wish I could just not
That-
care.
That's heckin' mess right there. That's
Yeah.
I wish the walls would, saying I wish I could dress as comfortable as you, comfortable like that.
I wish I could be
Damn.
comfortable being so carefree.
I'm too
with
classed
my
up with
outfit.
all these skeletons.
I'd say, well,
Sorry.
I bet you're uncomfortable, asshole. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we'll welcome you into the teeth room.
I'll say, please let me in, you guys. No, you'll say,
Let me
no,
in your
you
mouth,
chose
guys."
this. Let me in your mouth, guys. Oh man. Oh, man.
All right, so we have a couple more, but we're getting a little more like darker
These
and
are scary.
realistic now. At the
Okay, yeah,
catacombs.
because we're almost out, so it's got to be
We're
tougher.
almost out. So now
Yeah.
we're on our way out. Would we rather walk through waist deep water in a flooded tunnel or crawl through a dry but very narrow passageway?
This is so simple for me.
Yeah,
Same.
same.
For water,
Yeah.
I'm not crawling to a tight space. I'm
No.
too big for that shit. And I shouldn't have even been employed to do that job. That's not,
No,
No.
I fired myself from that job.
Yeah.
We're walking through the
Like
water
one where you're
altogether.
like this,
Oh,
like just like a little wiggle machine.
Yeah.
I can't.
You
Sorry.
know when cave divers are like, and then I let the air out of my lungs, and you're like, what the fuck?
yeah. They're like, I had to let all the air out of my lungs so I could get smaller.
To
I'm like,
collapse
you had
my
to stop
body?
your bodily processes to get through there.
No.
No.
I don't want to talk about this part anymore.
See?
Yeah.
And the greatest thing is you choose to do it. So I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not
Also,
doing it.
I've
Not
seen
doing
The
it.
Descent. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and frankly, I'm a little peeved that we even suggested this. This is too much. This
You're
is
like,
pretty-
honestly,
I know it was a little
honestly,
crazy.
fuck
Get
you
in that
guys
water.
for bringing it up.
You just end
Yeah.
the Zoom call. You're like, fuck those, fuck those ladies. We're done with them.
This was fun.
Forget it. The only bummer is, and like obviously we're going through the water regardless, but stagnant water,
We're
not
gonna
great.
get sick.
We're gonna
Plus,
get parasites, everybody.
I'm and it's just like, what's just like 3 inches from the floor there,
Yeah.
and like I just, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably ultimately would walk through pretty briskly,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We'd
and
be
be like,
running.
and I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I just got some in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
Just getting leg day going.
we're doing it together.
Yeah.
So we have support.
yeah. Get behind me. Get in my wake. I'm
Get
pushing
in my
through.
wake.
I'm
Float behind
carrying
me.
us out of here.
Water ski in my wake.
Incredible. All right, this next one is fucked up. You thought that was bad. You are going to leave after this.
I don't want to go any further. No,
You're like, I'm done. I'm dying in the catacombs.
He said, I'm not passing go.
I'm going to boil this water. I'm going to drink with this bat. I'm going
to drunk with this bat.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is.
I'm not drink. Yeah. Okay. Not the last one. The next, whatever the next one.
So would you rather find your own full name etched into a skull, like freshly etched into the skull,
full name,
or discover a photo of you that has been taken of you a minute ago, like laying down in a sealed chamber?
I like that you sat back for this.
I mean, this is like
You said I got to get comfy to the side.
This is a heady one.
Immediately when you said etched into a skull, I was like, that's kind of badass.
It's kind of metal.
That, for me, that could be like, even though it veers close to the compliment in my own mind right away, I like the idea that there would be somebody that's really into music that would be down there and think, you know who would love this?
Let me get up my chisel real quick.
Hold on a second.
It's like, that's something where I would go, oh, you thought of me. That's very kind, actually.
That's the kind of compliment I'm looking for.
Yeah, I would gauge the sincerity of that.
That was what Larry did to get Employee of the Month.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
This is how you win my good graces, Larry.
Gary would never think of that.
No, he never brings his
That's why I don't like Gary.
Yeah.
The photos would be that we've just discovered something that's not good and is still here.
Mm.
That's in my mind. That's where that goes.
Yeah.
And so I would think, oh, now I got to watch my 6 all the time. I'm like not happy about that.
Yeah.
Just, I don't love looking over my own shoulder. That's not a good feeling.
No, and I want to see like what's going on. Like I don't want someone seeing me and I can't see them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's no bueno.
Yeah, I don't like people creeping on me. I don't like motherfuckers crawling on me.
Same.
Get off my back.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, you need to create some space here, Gary.
Yeah. And I need to keep my eyes on you.
It's true.
Yeah, get off my heels. You get in front of me, Gary. I don't like
get where I can see
I need
Gary.
to see you, Gary.
Kodak Gary over here taking pictures of me, put them in the goddamn thing.
I'm also a really ugly sleeper, so
deviated septum. My mouth is wide open when I sleep. It's not good.
I'm the opposite. I'm like curled back, so I have like 18 chins, and my husband's like, "Oh, she looks cute," and shows me later. I'm like, "Why the fuck did you take that picture?" See,
I love that you're
wanting for divorce
to be cute in your sleep.
Yeah, I'm not finding an ugly picture.
I think it's a little bit. I think everyone is sort of ugly cute in their sleep. That's the thing.
You know what? Not everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was
trying to keep it positive.
Because I think my husband will take pictures of me if I fall asleep on the couch, but it's never like, oh, look how cute you are. He's like, look how crazy you look.
You look like a total dead body. I'm trying to be nice here, but
he's
a
like,
total dead body.
He's like, check yourself.
Yeah, he's like, damn, humbling you right now.
She humble brags, and he's like, look at this.
Your 5-year-old, you watch them sleep and you see their eyelids and you just you trace the lines of their face.
The cutest.
And then unfortunately the rest of us look like a crime scene.
Literally.
Yeah.
They look so peaceful and I'm like, how do you do that? I guess you don't have a deviated septum, so
they don't have worries yet.
There's still time.
Yeah. They're not cognizant of the world around us. They're like, this is great.
We're gonna break that nose somehow.
Their
We're gonna take some
septum can
risks.
deviate. We'll make it happen.
The other thing is with your name etched into a bone, I was saying people have the same names. Maybe that's not for me.
Yeah, my last name means man in French, so
it does.
Josh Man.
Yeah.
See, I have a pretty unique name, so it would freak me out a little bit.
Yeah.
To see Urquhart on one, I'd be like, ugh.
I have the most modern name ever, Ashley Kelley. So
yeah, you could say that could be a lot.
That could
of
be
people.
anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody's mom made a bad decision. Name them Ashley.
That's
spelled
just
like mine.
That's just Ashley Kelley. That's your married name. So that's just a drunk Irish thing that's drunking with that bat.
Yeah. Oh no, that's my maiden
Ashley
name.
Kelley.
That's why I got rid of it.
Grab Ashley Kelley.
Yeah.
Oh, it's rough.
Come closer. Yeah.
We get an Irish bat too.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's who got that French bat drunk.
Hell yeah.
Drink.
There's a supplier down there.
There's lore to these
There's
bats.
a supplier.
Of course there is.
All right. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Would you rather light a final match, it's your last one left, and see a face just inches from yours, or see absolutely nothing but feel a cold hand grip yours and not let go?
Ooh. I think because I'm such a horror movie aficionado that I'd want the visual.
Yeah.
One of the primary reasons I like to watch horror and horror shorts too, because horror shorts just get right into it.
Yep.
Because I want the hairs on my arm to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for the viewers at home, sorry, Gary, where are you? But
Gary.
I think to share Sherry the Gary, I'd want the face.
Yeah.
Because I imagine the face would go,
Oh, yeah, and just blow the thing out.
You light a match and you're like, I've only got one left, and you just go, and it goes, and that
Just a
would
flash.
Oh, I love that.
I think that would be more terrifying because now I'm in the dark with this thing.
Yeah.
The gripping it too, I think, life is about accumulating wonderful stories. That's what life is really about, is, logging just wonderful moments of time. And I think being gripped on the hand would be something that's just mine, and makes it tougher to share. If Gary told me that, I'd be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right, Gary.
Yeah. Someone's been in the mine too much.
Someone's drunking with the bats.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think, life is about sharing. So I think I'm taking the face. What do you think?
I think I'm taking the face too, actually, because I also don't like being touched by people I don't know. So if something gripped my hand, I'd be like, whoa,
Yeah.
what are you doing? That would make me uncomfortable.
I think you're about to get gripped when something blows out your candle.
But I can run at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right into it. Hello.
Let's go.
That's good. You could knock it down in that
Scoot
case.
this.
Yeah, let's throw some bows.
Just body it.
Yeah, just body that thing into a wall and out you go.
We've watched horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't like holding hands. Like, they get clammy and stuff. But this one's
Okay, well,
cold.
that ruins my next thing. Okay.
You're like, fine.
I was going to be like, hold me.
Reach out. It's virtual. It works. But also, I don't like close talkers.
Ooh.
And when I think of somebody that close to my face.
Plus that hot, steamy breath in your face, that's not going to be fun.
And like teeth with unknown origins. We're back there again.
We're back.
I don't know this person.
Right.
I don't know their teeth.
Someone's got a little something they're don't want to talk about. Those teeth
This is
baby over there
hard.
on my right.
This is
Not
tough.
naming any names,
Not
but
saying who it is.
Listen.
far right on my screen.
Listen. This is a tough fucking choice. I think I'm going hand. I'll go hand just to be different.
Oh, that's so reactionary just to be different.
He's like, I'm done.
I am leaving. No, but again, I don't like close talkers.
Well, the thing is, you're probably like in these scenarios, I imagine like your imminent death is probably upon you in both of these scenarios.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'd
not far
rather
off.
have that like fun last moment of like, ooh, real life scary movie. Like,
Could
in
be
my
a ghost
face.
that thinks it's its birthday.
Maybe.
Could just be like,
blowing out the candle.
You just go
I don't know
make a
what the
wish.
right Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody does. Oh, Josh, this has been so much fun.
Yeah, this has been a blast. Please come back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd love to come back.
Oh, we would love to have you.
I had so much fun. This is killer.
This has been so much fun. Is there anything that you want to plug before we let you go? We know you have some cool stuff going on, like your charity Sweet Stuff Foundation.
Oh
tour,
yeah,
anything.
I was just about to say I'm not interested in plugging anything. If people do whatever you want, but yeah, I have a charity called the Sweet Stuff. We help a lot of musicians, families. Everyone in the music world is self-employed. People that are sick and have illnesses, and we help a lot of kids, families of musicians.
That's awesome.
And it's very rewarding. And so yeah, sweetstuff.org.
Awesome.
Sweet. We'll put it in our show notes.
Yeah, we'll link it.
Oh yeah, that's something I would plug.
Awesome.
The rest, enjoy yourself. I do stuff. If you want to find out, just go ahead.
I love that. It's up to you.
Do what you want.
Again, choose your own adventure.
I like it.
Choose your own adventure when it comes to me and everything else.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys. So thank you so much for listening.
We hope you keep listening.
And we hope you keep it
Weird.
Wow, you went really long. That's great.
We always do. You gotta. You never know when it's gonna end.
Talk about weird.
We'll just put our coward at the end of this. all three of our cowards.
Yes. Perfect.
Weird.
Coward.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. But when intruders step near, Simply Safe Home Security steps up.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Using AI alerts, U.S.-based live agents help deter break-ins. Simply Safe, no long-term contracts. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.
You wouldn't take financial advice from a 72 hours in a single day alpha influencer, would you? Same goes if you're in a car accident or any accident. Who you choose matters. That's why Morgan & Morgan exists. They're the largest injury law firm in America, and they've built a reputation by actually winning cases, not just talking about it. Over 1,000 lawyers across all 50 states and $30 billion recovered. Injured? Go to forthepeople.com/podcast. That's forthepeople.com/podcast.